Cowboys currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the
10 crack commandments.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 right now that I have listed.
Did you have Martin on there?
Who?
Did you have Zach Martin on there? Because now he
19. He's
19.
Yeah. Zach Martin is gone, and I'm pretty sure that D-Law is gone. But.
Well, that's why are you jumping? We're about to do the segment.
This is the difference between people who actually do shows and people who write about the stuff that happened that we talk about on shows. Because they don't know how to set these things up. They just get right to the. They get.
Let's get right into it.
I'm just talking about.
You gotta have a little foreplay. You gotta have a little. We gotta warm them up. We gotta get the gooch revved up to go.
There's 18 guys. I'm just saying that there's some legitimate conversation to be had.
Yes.
And their conversations are not like Zach Martin. But everybody's listening. Zach Martin was going to be gone, so I never considered him a free agent. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so we're going to play a little game here. Make sure you like and hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, notification button, so you can be here each and every day. So we're going to play a little game. I'm going to list a name. We're all going to go around the table, and we're going to decide whether the Cowboys should re-sign that person. And if they re-sign them, you get entry into the VIP of Club where legends drop. But if we decline that person, we say, nah, my boy, you're out of here. Then you get a little Mr. Fourth and Gone.
Gotta call you Mr. Fourth and Gone.
See ya. All right, you guys play along with us as well in the chat. All right, we're going to start up top. We wasted a 4th round pick on this dude. We gave away a 4th round pick.
Mingo?
Trey Lance.
Yeah.
Trey Lance. Clarence. Pop.
He's your backup quarterback.
He is your backup quarterback. So you're saying signed back Trey Lance.
Bring him back to be the backup quarterback.
Yeah, exactly. Whoa, that was a whoa for me.
Bring him back.
Joe Hoyt.
I'm with Clarence on this one. I think we saw enough in that Week 18 performance, and I think that there's enough talent there to suggest more of a look and more of a work with Trey Lance. And honestly, Brian Schottenheimer knows him better than a lot of other people. Bring him back.
Man, I'm going against the grain. I think we have seen enough of Trey Lance. I think what we know of Trey Lance, what we've seen of Trey Lance, that is a guy that if Dak Prescott, who, by the way, is getting a little bit older and is, I would say, I'm not going to call him this yet, but I would say he's on the Mason-Dixon line of flirting with becoming an injury-prone quarterback. I'm not willing to call you that yet.
He's flirting.
You're flirting with it.
He's flirting.
You're if there is a around the rim about Dak being injury prone.
So we got 2-1.
I'm out. I'm out on Trey Lance.
Okay, who's gonna be your backup quarterback? He's in the club. Because that's part and parcel of the conversation.
Yeah.
But go on.
The next free agent. Cooper Rush. This is why you gotta let me set this stuff up.
I know,
but you can't talk about.
I'm with you.
This is why you gotta let me set this stuff up.
I'm with you.
No, you're not with him.
No, you looked at me. He looked at me.
Yes,
You know why you're not with him?
Why?
Because you already got him off the team.
No, I'm with him in terms of the organization of the show.
Don't start calling stuff out.
I was not calling stuff out, but to me, part and parcel of the conversation with Trey Lance is who's going to be the backup quarterback.
Which is why he put him next.
Man, come on.
Gooch.
Go.
What do you want to do with Cooper Rush?
We've seen it. I mean, listen, thank you, Cooper. Thank you for what you've done. Thank you for your service. Thank you for how you've held this team together without Dak Prescott. But it's time to, we know what you are. We know what you have. You're not going to be a future replacement for Dak. It's trying to find out about Trey Lance. So I'm going to let Cooper walk.
Yeah, I'm going to hit him with the 4th and Gone. And honestly, because I think we know a lot about Cooper Rush, and to your point, I think he's been actually pretty darn good for the Cowboys in terms of just being a guy that could win games and kind of keep the ship steady, which is a whole goal of a backup quarterback. But I don't think he gives you any elevation beyond that. I think Cooper Rush is a guy that, hey, say you had Trey Lance your backup, say he gets hurt, and you're like, shoot, we need someone just to come in and be on the practice squad just in case to add him into the roster, someone we know and trust. Cooper Rush could be that guy.
Yeah, because he might not have a job.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Coop, I like you, bro. I don't think that you're an NFL starter, but I like what you've done for the Cowboys in your time that you've started. You always haven't been good, but you've held the fort together. You've band-aid this thing up as much as you possibly can. Far better, in my opinion, than what Trey Lance would have done. But I want to keep you. But these other two Guffs and Gooches, they said you fourth and gone.
Pop, gotta call you Mr. Fourth and Gone.
Peace.
Next up,
Peace.
running back Rico Dowdle.
Oh, man.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
And that's not tough because of him. That's tough because I'm wondering what his market's going to be and whether or not the Cowboys want to pay it.
Pop.
On paper, I want to bring him back.
Mm-hmm.
I still want to draft a running back. I think they have to draft a running back. I don't care if it's at 12 or second round or whatever else. They need to draft a running back. But you need running backs on this roster, and I don't think he's going to have a big market. So I'm all for bringing Rico back and continuing what you saw this year.
Yeah, give him a VIP access to Club Pop-Up. I think Rico Dowdle, when he's healthy, which he was last year, is a really, really good running back. I'm higher on him than most.
Really, really good?
I think he's a really, really good running back. He's a 4.7 yard per carry guy when he's healthy, and the offensive line is halfway decent. Look, literally, you took Zach Martin out, who, again, salute to an amazing career, but was playing so hurt this year that he got a 0 rating in a PFF grade. That's the first time I've ever seen that in a game. You put even Brock Hoffman in there, who I think is decent, and next thing you know, Rico Dowdle is running 4.7 yards per carry. I think he's good.
I agree. Not that he's a really, really, really good running back.
He's
I
good.
agree.
The really, really-
Cowboys.
I like.
To me, the
I think
really,
it's
really, really
like
good.
one-
I'm a
I
big
think
fan.
I think you had too many reallys.
I'm bigger than most.
I think you had too
many
I'm a
really.
bigger fan than most than Rico. And I'll
I
admit
mean,
that. That's fine.
Saquon Barkley is really, really, really good.
No, he's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
But
really
I do
great.
believe the Cowboys should sign back Rico Dowdle. So Rico, come on in, brother.
Where legends drop.
Next on the list, I'll start with you, Joe. And I'll start with keep it this way. Start with you, Pop. Brandon Cooks.
Oh, I know what he's going to say.
I love Brandon, but it's time to move on. It's time to move on. I do think he lost a step. I don't think, he threatens you. And certainly in the way they ran the offense last year, all those damn stop routes and comeback routes, it's just not suitable. I know Brandon wants to still play. He's working out to continue to play, and he would love to be back. But I think the Cowboys it's time to move on.
Yeah, Brandon Cooks will have a place on the NFL roster next year and have a role. It's just not with the Cowboys.
I agree. See you, Brandon.
Pop, gotta call you Mr. Fourth and Gone.
Offensive tackle, Chuma Edoga. Keep him. Welcome in the VIP. We'll see you later, brother.
Depends on the money. I mean, you need options there. I mean, we still don't know what you have in Tyler Guyton. Are you going to sign someone else for agency? Your guy out of Baltimore. Are you going to upgrade the position between Austin Richards, Chuma, and Tyler Guyton? You got to have some bodies there. So, when I talk about the Cowboys free agency, they need to replenish the roster. They need to bring bodies back. So bring him back. I'm not giving him a job, but I'm going to bring him back.
Yeah, I think it's funny, and it better be funny because Chuma Edoga was looked at as a guy that, hey, he could step in for you, and whenever you had guys with injuries, and he's a healthy option. But Chuma was hurt a lot too, and dealt with injuries a lot, even mid-game a lot. I don't think it's very reliable. Fourth and gone.
See you, Chuma.
Damn.
Pop, gotta call you Mr. Fourth and
Papa
Gone.
Chuma, I had your back.
Yeah. Let's go to the defensive side of the ball. Chauncey Golston.
Fascinating.
VIP color Pop.
I'm bringing him back. I ain't nothing to talk about. Bring Chauncey back.
Osa's too expensive. I think you can get a cheaper alternative with Chauncey and bring a couple guys on top of that. Bring him back.
Okay,
We got to
play
move
different
on.
positions.
We got to move on.
They play.
I'm aware, but they have no one on the defensive line.
Okay, but they play different positions.
Come on into the VIP, my boy.
Club hop, where legends drop.
He also likes mayo and hot dogs, so that a boy.
Whoa, now take him out of the VIP. He gotta go.
Yeah, he
Gotta call
can
you
generally
Mr.
mention.
Fourth
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Gone.
You gonna stand by the bar and get single drinks, my boy. Ain't no bottle service for you.
No.
So we're all saying that DeMarcus Lawrence gone.
Yeah,
He's gone.
Fourth
All
and
right,
gone.
so we don't have to do anything about DeMarcus. Carl Lawson.
Yeah, bring him back. Wants to be back, bring him back. I think that's a guy, they have no bodies. That's a guy you can get on the cheap who's a rotational edge rusher, a guy that has power part of his game. I think bring him back.
Let Carl go.
Why?
Go get some young guys. You got some young guys. I mean, why bring? I mean,
Oh, how many young
he
guys?
was a Zimmer guy.
How many young
and
guys
he
you
came
got?
in with those guys. I think you can. If you need to bring him back, you can sign him right before training camp.
I think for the right price, you bring old Carl Lawson back. I like his energy.
Where legends drop.
All right, Linval Joseph,
Man, we don't have to have a discussion.
Yeah, you go.
my boy.
Pop, gotta call you Mr. Fourth and Gone.
This
We
is
don't have
the,
any bodies at the position.
this is the biggest question in this offseason. Osa Odighizuwa. Do you bring him back for the price that it's going to cost you?
That's the key thing. No, it's too expensive. I think you need to get that multiple guys on this defensive line, and I think you got to use that money more efficiently. No, gone.
You're gonna do Osa like that.
I'm going to do Osa like that. I also, to be honest with you, I don't think Osa is the game changer that $24 million should go for.
He's the Brandon Carr. What you're saying? He's just the best guy. He's gonna be like Brandon Carr.
Yeah,
Pay a guy a lot of money who really don't worth that money.
I think on a team that's that close to winning it, who just needs one more defensive line piece, I think he's worth it.
I just think you got to invest in the position. Whether it's Osa or whether it's Milton Williams. I mean, drafting a guy, signing a guy is not going to get the success you want, especially with this defense where they're talking about attacking the quarterback. So bring me Osa back.
Yeah. Too rich for my blood, my boy. You got to go.
Gotta call you Mr.
I would
Ford and
also.
gone.
All right, let's move.
We ain't got
quickly.
no bodies at the position.
Let's move quickly.
24
Carlos
million.
Watkins, Club VIP, Club Pop, or 4th and Gone?
Stop it, man.
See you, my boy.
I like you, Carlos.
Gotta call you
I like you,
Mr.
Carlos.
Ford and
You
gone.
don't worry about
His
it.
boy
He's
is
just a
gone.
guy.
Is a new defensive coordinator in town, Eric Kendricks. Club Pop,
They gone.
or 4th and Gone?
4th and gone.
Yeah. See ya.
Pop, gotta call you Mr.
Tough one,
Ford
though.
and gone.
Tough one.
Nick Vigil.
Yeah, he's go follow, or yeah, I think he's going.
He's Eric Kendricks. He's Zimmer guy.
Pop, gotta call you Mr. Ford and gone.
Jordan Lewis.
I'm bringing Jordan back,
yes,
baby.
Yes.
Bring my
Yes,
agenda
even
back.
Cat is going,
Hey,
yes.
come
Bring
on,
on, bring on back. We got Jordan
Hey,
back.
he's a VIP amongst the VIPs.
Ayo, Amari Oruwariye.
Just gone.
Ayo.
We
See ya,
need
brother.
bodies at the
See ya,
position.
brother.
Pop, gotta call you Mr. Ford and gone.
Trent Sieg.
Oh, bring him back. Franchise tag him.
Stop it.
Franchise tag
We're
him.
going to bring him back, but
Franchise tag
that's too much dip on your chip.
Yeah,
buddy.
way too much dip on your
Franchise
chip.
Too much dip on your
Easy.
chip. Too much dip.
And then last but not least, the punter, Brian Anger.
Yeah, bring Brian back. For sure.
I agree.
My only question is who's Nashville's punter? Who's Tennessee's
Think he's
punter?
going
Not
down there. Think
Nashville.
he's going down there with his boy, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Tennessee Titans.
Jordan is the club.
Jordan is the club. All right, so that was our segment of Club Pop or Mr. We have to bring this back again. Maybe that might be a staple in our,
Yeah,
in our
yeah, yeah.
No, I
future-
love it. Yeah.
As a-
our future shows that we can do. Oh, somebody said Hawk said no to J. Lou, my boy.
Whoa!
I don't know about that one.
Come
man.
on, Hawk. You going to do
I don't know
There
about
were
that
times,
one, man.
J. Lou.
We all silly like the mayor.